women's basketball team ran wild in its victory against College of Charleston last night. Freshman point guard Satara DeGraffenried led all scorers with 19 points on the night, including this sweet finish. Junior forward Iman McFarland earned her first career double-double with 13 rebounds and 17 points. The Tar Heels ran away with the game by the score of 102-58. In an otherwise dominant game, Coach Sylvia Hatchell said there was one thing that didn't go as usual.
In fact, I think that's the first time in, I won't say years, but many, many games we haven't got the jump ball. I don't know if they didn't throw it up high enough or what it was.
The men's basketball team is also undefeated, but playing games away from home until December 19th. Roy Williams says the team has plenty to work on while the Heels are away.
Well, we better grow a heck of a lot or we'll come back looking like everybody will be 3 feet tall. It's a challenging 6-game stretch. We've got to keep getting better.
Of those 6 games, the Heels have won the first 2, with the third slated for tonight against Ohio State. Carolina will face a batch of Buckeyes with fewer scoring threats than last year. Ohio State has 3 players drafted in the first round of the NBA draft last year. In 2006, the Bucks had senior Ron Lewis, who tallied 30 points against the Heels in Carolina's 98-89 win. The Buckeyes shot 50% last year from behind the arc, so the Heels are going to have to do a better job guarding outside. The football season is over, and despite lofty expectations following the arrival of Coach Butch Davis, UNC finished with just 4 wins. Josh Bernstein recaps the Tar Heels' trying season.
Thanks to Greg Little, who ran the Tar Heels into the offseason on this 25-yard carry in overtime.
It builds a foundation for us. It lets us know what we need to do and ends the season on a positive note.
Their perseverance and their attitude this entire season has been absolutely remarkable, and it's been admirable.
Especially when considering the Heels were blown out twice this season and lost 6 games by a combined 24 points.
I just see big things for this happening for this program. I'm so proud of it tonight. I'm proud to be a part of it.
And that's not easy to say for a team that finished 4-8. All this comes in the midst of a controversy surrounding Butch Davis's new contract extension.
You know, I want to make it perfectly clear. I mean, I really, truly love this place. And a year ago, when my wife and son and I decided to move to North Carolina, we moved here because we wanted to call this home. I'm excited that the administration, the current administration, the Board of Trustees, and the Athletic Department saw fit that they really truly believe that there has been significant growth and improvement in this football program.
Carolina fans hope that improvement results in at least a bowl bid next year. In Chapel Hill, I'm Josh Bernstein, Carolina Week Sports.
The team hasn't been to a postseason bowl since 2004 when the Heels lost to Boston College in the Continental Tire Bowl. Following that nail-biter football win, the Tar Heels are way ahead of Duke in the Carlisle Cup competition, leading 8-2. UNC captured a point for beating the Devils 5-0 in field hockey. No surprise there, and 2 more points with victories in women's and men's soccer. The men's game was a little too close for comfort, with the Heels finally pulling out the 1-0 win in double overtime. Needless to say, everyone was very excited. Speaking of games that were a little too close for comfort, the Heels gained their 2 most recent points, beating Duke in football in overtime. But the competition isn't over yet. There are still 16 points up for grabs. Well, it certainly always puts me in a good mood to see us whooping up on Duke.
Yeah, but the big points come, and the ones everybody will be watching are the ones in basketball season. We know that those can really be nail-biters.
Definitely.
Thank you, Sarah. Speaking of sports, what's a game without a cheer squad?
Coming up, we'll show you a group who can still bring it on.